Well, first things first, we are not under any tropical storm watch or warning. We have had a tropical wave passing us, bringing us typical wet season weather, but the Atlantic is quiet for now. And the main reason is that we still have a lot of Saharan dust in there. It's dry, it's a dusty, it's also quite a settled weather, and basically any tropical waves which are coming through that are set to be basically not set to develop. But we are watching still some low chance tropical waves, one just west the coast of Africa, so we'll be watching that as it goes through the next few days. But the active one, which came across the Eastern Caribbean, is still producing quite a few showers, some thunder showers as well, further up the island chain, up towards Barbados, into St. Vincent, St. Lucia as well, and it will likely push all the way up towards Dominica, maybe reaching us far north as Antigua as we go through tomorrow. But most of all, you'll be noticing that most of the clouds are beginning to thin and also spread out behind that tropical wave, so we should begin to see some improvements for Trinidad and Tobago and many parts of the southern Windward Islands as we go through late on Thursday and going into Friday. And then as we get towards the weekend, that mostly settled, at least for the first part of Saturday, and then there's the other tropical wave, which is set to make inroads into the Eastern Caribbean by late on Saturday, going into early Sunday. So that tropical wave we'll be watching as it gets closer to the island chain. It is set right now to just bring a lot of general cloudiness and some showers for the most part, but obviously as it gets closer, obviously still continue to watch it, even though it is in some Saharan dust. So in terms of the cloudiness that will prevail across Tobago overnight, still some showers expected, but you will see some clearing patches as you go through the night into the early hours, and obviously in the most parts of Tobago through the afternoon, you should be seeing some brightness coming through and also some sunshine for the most part towards the end of your day. Down towards Trinidad, still a few showers coming and going, some patches of cloud from time to time. Along the hillsides, it could turn damp as well, especially towards the early part of tomorrow, but for the most part, you will begin to see that brightness pushing through as we go through the day into the latter half of the afternoon. So the occasional showers first thing, and then some showers later on in the afternoon, but overall, a general brightness of the sky should be taking place across north and southern Trinidad, which is obviously a good news for those waterlogged areas and also those areas which obviously have been affected by the flooding from Tropical Storm Brett. In terms of the temperatures tonight, it should feel mild, about 24 maybe 25 degrees Celsius. We're likely to see 32s across Trinidad, 31 in Tobago, and the Tobago will remain about 31 as we go through Friday under some dust, possibility of some thick haze here as we end the working week. And then on Saturday and Sunday, watch for the cloudiness to build as we get another tropical wave coming through. Now, bearing in mind that tropical waves leave Africa and they come across the Caribbean every 3 to 7 days, so seeing them coming by every week or so is obviously not unusual. Now, for mariners, you would notice some choppy seas at times. We should be seeing seas subsiding for the most part to a moderate chop, about 2 meters, with east-northeasterly swells of 9 seconds, but you will notice those winds swinging to the southeast at about 15 knots as we go through tomorrow following that tropical wave. Now, many parts of the Eastern Caribbean will likely still see some activity from that tropical wave as we go through to next few days, particularly up towards the northern part, looking at the Dominican Republic, into Haiti, maybe by the end of the week getting some showers there. But for the most part, we should be seeing that tropical wave leaving most of the Eastern Caribbean as we go through Thursday and then pushing out towards the west as we go through late Thursday and into Friday. So we'll start our tour then with at least Kingston seeing some sunshine today. It's been quite breezy, and it will continue to be breezy as we go through tomorrow as well. Highs of 32 degrees Celsius there, and quite a hot 34 likely in Port-au-Prince in Haiti. There'll also be some flecks of sunshine coming in for St. Kitts, but that will be it. Once we get into Antigua, further south into Dominica, watch out for the showers, still coming by early on in the morning. As you go through the afternoon, you should begin to see some improvement of the skies there. But down towards the St. George's, into St. Vincent, St. Lucia, most areas there still under some cloudiness, some showers, occasional rumbles being heard as well. But they will be improving as they go through the day on Thursday. So that's your weather, and that's it from me.